All right. Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Wall Street. I hope hope everyone's out there staying safe and practice social distancing so everybody can get back to business as usual. Hopefully sooner than later. Once again, I appreciate all of the questions and support, comments that people send as always. I want to answer some questions that I've gotten on my Instagram. Before I do that, I want to say, if you're sending me any questions, and sometimes it's taking me long to get answer them, it's be a bunch of different things. I've been having phone issues inside, so phone calls don't always go through, always work the way it's supposed to, so it kind of pushes things a little back a bit. But I'll try to get to as many questions as I can and answer them as fast as I can. All right. So this first question comes from Queen Mara, I believe. If I'm saying that wrong, if I'm saying anyone's name wrong, I apologize. The question is, if you are a beginner, what are the best stocks to pick right now and how much money to start with? Well, I don't think being a beginner has much to do with the type of stocks you pick and how much money you want to start with as relates to now, any time. I think as a beginner, what you probably want to do if you want to educate yourself is they got a book called Stock Market for Dummies. It's a very, very easy read, very fast read. I think you can read that book there, and that'll give you some insights as far as how much money you want to start with. That's kind of up to you. You can put $100 into a online brokerage account, or you can put $10,000 into an online brokerage account and decide to only invest $50.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Hello?
So, as a beginner, that's highly up to you. So that's what I have to say about that. This kid, Chris, is his username, and his question was, should the Robinhood app be trusted? I have no reasons or have I read anything to determine that the Robinhood app is not to be trusted or somehow not giving people a fair opportunity to trade. It's a discount app that which nowadays most of the brokerage firms have no fees. So it's a smaller company than some of the big ones, E-Trade, TD Ameritrade, those. But, yeah, I mean, I think the app can be trusted. Has it probably had some glitches or some problems? Yes, but I believe all of them have the same thing. So I haven't seen anything to suggest that the app shouldn't be trusted. The next one was a person named Marquis Fliphouse. And he asks, do I have a course? He wants to know if I have a trading course. How can you get my Yahoo Finance packet and to get more information from stocks? So I do not currently have a course that I have issued to people to use to learn about stocks and follow stocks. I recently made a video talking about the financial packet that I created. That packet is also not available at this moment. And you want to know more about stocks. So you got to be a little more specific about that question. If there's something specific you want to know about a company or specific about a stock, you can ask me that, and I'll do my best to answer that question. Possibly there's a good chance while I'm still in prison that I will not be having any sort of course or anything to give anybody as of right now while I'm going through my court proceedings. But I'll answer any kind of questions I can to get you what kind of information you need. The other question is from Poppy Zane. Do I invest into REITs? No, I do not invest into REITs. I believe that's what this question says. Yeah, that was that question there. And also, yes, okay. So those are all the questions right now that I had, that I answered for today. Thank you guys for asking questions, and peace out.
Okay. Thanks.
All right, so that's the first batch of YouTube questions right there. The first batch. Then,
okay.
the first batch of Instagram questions. Then there's another batch that I'm gonna do right now. Get them out the way.
Who are the people that asked you those questions?
On the second batch, or
yeah.
The CEO also asked the CEO, but you got to read that to me. The CEO question.
The CEO question.
Yeah, that's the one you just read to me a little minute ago.
Okay.
You still know what's up?
Yeah, I got it here. Yeah, he's got a bunch of questions.
All right, so just take out the questions that he got and just read the questions to me and I'll answer them.
Okay. All right, and this is for a separate video, right?
Yeah, we do this separate.
Okay. All right. Hey, Wall Street.
Hey, what's going on?
We're here answering Instagram questions. You have a question from a follower, CEO, and they would like to know what process you take to make a sound trade. CEO says that they'd like to be a good trader and they would like to know what to look for. And also, they also want to know what's your specialty. So if it's options, futures, etc., and what type of stocks you trade.
So I only trade traditional stocks. I don't trade anything else. That's it. And my process for trading is research first. Once I pick the company that I'm going to follow, I start off with the research. And just the basic things I look for is revenue, profits, debt, cash on hand, and profile about the company. What kind of services do they provide? How many employees do they have? How long has the company been in business? And the industry in which the company does business in. So that's usually the process that I decide first when I'm just doing my traditional research about the company.
Okay. And they also ask a question about a navigational packet that you've answered in a different video. And finally, in the same list of questions that CEO asks, they want to know what stocks you've been looking at recently. And they also ask, do you think that we are in a bubble, especially in real estate?
So I wouldn't really say that we're currently in a bubble right now, given the coronavirus that has really shut down a lot of economic activity in the economy. Real estate has been distressed, especially in a lot of the high market areas like San Francisco and New York. Actually, they're seeing occupancy rates kind of come down. People not renewing leases and things like that. The coronavirus has kept people out of work, and so people are moving to more affordable areas. So in some of these high price areas, real estate has been coming down. So I don't believe that it's currently in the bubble. Maybe in some parts of the country, maybe you have some.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
But overall, not so much. Not so much. And what was the other question?
The other question from CEO was if you thought that there was a bubble in real estate.
Oh no, it was. Oh no, it was what stocks am I following right now, right?
Oh yeah. What stocks have you been looking at? Yeah, and do you believe that we're in a bubble? Yeah, what are you looking
I
at right now?
follow quite a few companies, Party City, AMC Theaters, Office Depot, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae. I'm following Noble Corporation, William Petroleum. I'm following most of the major airlines and cruise ships, Carnival Cruise Line, Norwegian, Royal Caribbean, American Airlines, JetBlue, Delta Airlines, Southwest Airlines, and United Airlines. So those are some of the companies that I'm following at the moment. How I invest into those companies varies from company to company, sometimes sector to sector, but those are the companies that I'm following for right now. And if you got any specific questions about any of those companies, you can feel free to ask, and I'll do my best to answer them for you.